everybody, Steve and Caleb from Brownells here at the Big Springs Range in Iowa. It's a windy day, but nevertheless, we are going to zero a handgun, and Caleb claims he's going to do it the right way.
Yeah, which is weird because I couldn't even do my hair the right way today, right? So, but no, about a year ago, Steve, we did we had Jude do a Hasty zero, like how to just do it real quick at the range. And people were asking for a more detailed version. So this is the way to more fine tune that particular setup. So
yeah, take it through you step by step.
Yeah, so what you're gonna need, I'm gonna reach back behind you here, Steve.
Be careful.
Something to shoot off of. So we're actually gonna shoot a handgun off of a rest so that we can eliminate the as much error as we can. So we're just actually relying on the mechanics of the gun to get it on here.
Yeah.
So remove a lot of human error and just kind of go from there. But the range we're gonna be going for here is roughly 25 yards. Because I mean, honestly, this is a gun I shoot in. I'm using the Springfield Prodigy. It's a gun I shoot in tactical games style competitions like Gunfighter Gauntlet, Action Hero Experience. None of my pistol shots should be much further than this, so this is a good range to do it at.
Right, especially with a red dot.
Yeah, and anything closer than 25 yards is going to be, you know, the difference in the actual bullet impact is going to be equivalent to my height over bore, which isn't a lot, so it should be good enough.
Yeah, this is going to be fun, so stay tuned. All
right, so we have our bag here. We're just going to shoot off of a barrel. Nice and stable platform. Steve was actually just commenting, sorry for the wind, it's super windy out here, but Steve was actually just commenting on how useful the flashlight is for keeping the gun up off the bag. But all I'm going to do right now, so I'm using an Aimpoint Acro P2. I'm going to fire a 3-shot group, and then we'll talk about some other stuff once I do that and get down on the range. So let's go ahead. Let's go check it out. All right, Steve, so not a great group at all, but it is even braced on the barrel. It's so windy.
I saw that.
That the wind was just like pushing my body. I think it was like 22-mile-an-hour winds, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, so this isn't bad, actually.
Yeah, this is okay. This will get us where we need to be. I know that I'm high, right? So I'm gonna make adjustments to come down towards the center. Okay, so what you need to know at this point is if you're using an optic, check your destruction manual because it'll tell you, how many clicks per inch or, whatever. This is an Aimpoint Acro P2. I know at 25 yards, 1 inch is roughly 4 clicks, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and make those adjustments. And my gun is still hot, so I'm gonna keep it out here. But I have my handy dandy multitasker nano tool. Nice. And it has the adjustment tool I need on it. Cool. So I'm gonna come down 2 inches into the left 1 inch.
All right.
And then we'll see what that does.
You get this thing centered up on a windy day. On a calm day, you shouldn't be able to miss.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So I keep my multitasker tool down here in my leg strap for my holster.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. Thank you for noticing how cool that is. All right, let's go shoot some more. All right, so here we go again. I'm gonna try and shoot better this time too, but we'll see how that goes. I'm waiting for that wind to die down before I break my shot. The wind is just blowing me all over the place. All right, I felt the wind like pull me hard on that one, so I'm gonna shoot another shot. And the great thing about these Armageddon gear bags that aren't filled all the way up, you can use them to adjust your height if you're resting your magazine down. All right, let's see what happened. I could feel literally the wind was blowing the barrel around. It's insane. All right, let's go see.
Let's go see.
All right, so Steve, obviously the wind, like you could see the barrel I'm trying to brace on moving. So I didn't feel great about these two here. I felt pretty good about this one. The truth is probably somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
So because it's so dang windy, let's actually just move a little bit closer.
All right.
All right.
And maybe just dial it down just a hair.
Yeah, I'll move. I'll come down another inch, and we'll see what happens when I move closer.
Yeah.
All right, let's try this again, and I'll see if I can beat the wind. As soon as I touch the trigger, the wind picks up. It's like it knows. All right, so the wind died down. I took some shots. Let's go see what happened. All right, that's a lot better. So there's 3 shots right there. So I know I probably need to cut my previous adjustment in half, and that'll probably put me in the middle here. I'm gonna come down a few clicks as well, and we'll see what happens.
All right, you're almost there.
Yep. All right, so I can see from here. We'll just go down and talk about it. Well,
Oh
Steve,
man, we're so close.
we're getting there. Elevation's great. Windage is still a little bit off, so I'll make a windage adjustment, leave the elevation alone. On non-windy days, right, and where you can actually shoot at full distance and whatnot, it usually doesn't take this long. But fortunately, you get to see the worst of it.
That's right. And you know, if you get this zeroed in, these are the days you should really practice.
Yeah,
So you can outclass everybody if you go to a match with bad weather.
that's right. And
That's how the Packers won championships, playing on ice all the time.
didn't know that.
Didn't know
Fun
that.
fact for
Coming
the
from
day.
Louisiana, probably not.
Yeah, you know, there's a hockey team, Kingfish. All right, let's come to the right. And let's go shoot. I think we're there, Steve. Let's go take a look.
All right, success at last.
Yeah, I could probably come, like, the first shot I didn't feel great about, but the last 2, the wind died down. I tried to get them off before the wind came back. Fortunately, I did. And I could probably come a click to the left, but I'm going to leave it alone.
Yeah,
That's good.
good decision.
Yeah, and all the steel I'm shooting is, like, none of it's smaller than this.
Right.
And none of it's further than 25 yards for the most part. There are some bigger IPSC size targets that we shoot pretty far away, but they're IPSC size targets. So I'll be well within where I need to be.
Cool.
All right.
That was easy.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
Now that we're done shooting, I think the wind's dying down.
Yeah, that's always how it goes. The skies are turning blue. The wind's dying down a little bit.
I hear birds singing. This is
Yeah.
great.
All right. So we're going to take it from the top. I'm just kidding. this also shows that we're not perfect. So feel free to make fun of us in the comments. Mostly just me. Don't make fun of Steve. He'll find you and hurt. No, probably not. I don't
Probably
know.
not.
Yeah. He's too busy drinking coffee to look for anybody.
I got stuff to do.
Yeah. He's got things to do.
All right. Well, if you have any comments, questions, or anything, please leave them down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and sign up for notifications. And what about the tech line?
Yeah, so feel free to give us a call on the tech line if you need help with anything for any reason ever.
I mean, why not? It's a free call. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.